So it is time. This is the Infinite Game, and I talk about alternative investments, but also some of the traditional investments like stocks and real estate. But also, I talk about sports cards, TCG cards, comic books, and other collectibles. And for the next few months, I'll be mainly focused on TCG and sports cards. So, this video is going to be the top 14 most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever sold, and then I'm gonna throw in some honorable mentions. So number 14 is 2020 United We Stand Blue Secret Rare. It's a PSA 10. This card is obviously relatively new, and most of these cards on the list will not be new cards. And I would say if you're investing or collecting cards, it's better to invest and collect, I personally believe, in 2008 or below. But this is a nice card. I believe there's only 5 of them graded so far and only 3 PSA 10s. Very low population. And it was a prize card for a sweepstakes that came out in October of 2020. Next, we have, I love this one, 2009 Starburst Override First Majestic Star Dragon. It's a ghost rare. So ghost rares, I mean, they're better than secret. Normally how it goes is you have common, rare, then you have super rare, then you have ultra, and then ultimate, and then you have secret rare. But then after that, you have these other kind of rares, ghost rares, gold secret, and all this other stuff that kind of goes in. But ghost rares is really one of the rarest things you'll find for that card, especially, and all these cards are first edition. Either first edition or limited edition. This particular card is also first edition as well as a first edition ghost rare. So it's very hard to find. I believe there's 65, approximately 65 graded, and you can get 22 of them that are PSA 10. So technically the gem rate is not that horrible. And that card sold for $9,000, well, $8,990, and it sold on January 14, 2021. Next is another personal favorite. I like the movie version, but I like this one as well. 2009 Blue Eyes Shining Dragon Retro Pack 2, PSA 10. This card is sold for $9,000. Looks like it was sold on eBay, and it's sold on February 15, 2021. There should be about 88 to 90 cards of these graded, and there's 27 PSA 10s. I think it's an excellent investment, an excellent collectible. And then next, number 11 is Shrink Ultra Rare Limited Edition. This card, I don't believe it sold graded. I believe it just sold raw for this one. But it comes from a 2006 Shonen Jump Championships. And it is a limited edition card. And there's no PSA 10s and only one PSA 9. But the $9,586.64. It's 2002 Dark Magician Dark Dual Stories, or DDS, promo PSA 10. That card is one of Yugi's most iconic cards. That card is sold for $9,999.99. And this was back in December 2nd, 2020. However, there have been more sales, and some have gone up all the way to 10K. But now I believe the BGS 10 now sells for 10K. But there is around 88 to 90 PSA 10s in the pop report. Next is 2017 Dark Magician Girl World Championship promo. This is an interesting card as well. So this card, I believe, sold as a PSA 9. It sold for $11,000, and it sold back in January 6th of this year. And yeah, this is, I believe, a Chinese card. But there's 1,000 copies of these made. and it looks like only 24 graded by PSA 10, and there's just 10 PSA 10 cards. Number 8 is 2003 Magician's Force, first edition Dark Paladin. Alternate art is PSA 10. I remember when these cards were much cheaper, and I could have bought one when everybody was facing LOB. I could have probably got this for a couple $1,000s. Now it's $12,000, and the one that sold for $12,000 was December of this past year. And looks like there's 44 graded from PSA and only 12 PSA 10s. 2002 Red Eyes Black Dragon, first edition, Legend of Blue Eyes PSA 10. First ever set for Red Eyes Black Dragon, sold for $13,600. Still low pop count, only 69 that has a PSA 10. And this is the English version. Number 6, I don't really like this card, but I think Tournament Pack 1 is just very valuable and very historic. So 2002 Tournament Pack 1, I believe it's Meccan Chaser, PSA 10. I believe this was on one Yu-Gi-Oh episode, but it's not very iconic. But PSA 10, extremely rare. There's only 25 PSA 10s and only 71 graded by PSA. Sold for $14,999. Sold on February 1st. Here's another one. Number 5, Morphing Jar 2002. Morphing Jar Tournament Pack 2, PSA 10. This card sold for $15,000 February 1st of this year. And looks like there's only 92 graded and 24 PSA 10s. Next, number 4, you would think this would be number 1, but number 4 is DDS Blue Eyes White Dragon. Dark Dual Stories Blue Eyes White Dragon, PSA 10. I own this card. Well, I own a BGS 9.5, so it's half as good. But extremely rare card, very iconic Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a secret rare. I love secret rares. There's only 131 PSA 10 and very difficult to get a gem rate for that. Next, very overlooked, but 2004 Shonen Jump Cyberstein. This card sold for $30,100. I remember seeing it selling in February 28th of last year. It's from the championship pack in 2014, and there's only 21 PSA 10s. One of the rarest, best cards you can get. Actually, a very powerful card back in the day as well. Number 2. I hate this because this card was at $1.2 to $3,000, and I could have bought this card a couple years ago. And I was just like, maybe it'll go down. Maybe it'll go down. Maybe I get it cheaper. And it never happened. This card is 2002 Blue Eyes White Dragon, first edition, PSA 10 from the LOB set, Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. So for $85,000. I think it probably sell for $50,000 right now because the market is down. However, that's a lot of money compared to $2,000 last year, 2 to 3 years ago. Craziness. Insanity. And then last is Tournament Blackluster Soldier, very iconic card. Reportedly, it's over $2 million from 1999 Japanese tournament set. There is also another one that sold Blue Eyes. Is a Chinese. There's 2 Chinese cards. I want to say the Chinese Dark Magician, and I believe it was a PSA 10. I want to say it sold anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And another Chinese really rare card was the Blue Eyes, and it sold probably back in 2015 or 16. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon that sold for $900,000. So these are the most expensive cards sold for Yu-Gi-Oh at all time. And yeah, let me know if there's more Yu-Gi-Oh you want me to cover. anything specific as far as investing or collecting wise, just message me below. Please share this content, especially with Yu-Gi-Oh people, and also Discords. And then also please like, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching my video.